Right now we want to focus on how women's bodies come in all shapes and sizes, but knowing how to dress for your body type is the one weapon you always want in your fashion arsenal. Victoria Snee, the fashion and beauty expert for North Park Center, is here to show us how to dress for success when it comes to our shape.
That's right. Good morning,
Good
Kim.
morning.
I like that fashion arsenal.
Yes.
That's awesome.
We all have to have one, right?
Absolutely,
Yeah.
absolutely. And I think that's, the hardest thing for women is when they go shopping, they're not quite sure what exactly looks good on them. And once you know, it is so much easier to go shopping and find clothes, and it's just less stressful.
You can look on a hanger at some point once you get it mastered.
That's
and
right. And know that's going to look good on me. That's not going to look good on me.
Or that's worth a shot. Or that's worth a try.
Exactly.
My shape has changed a little bit recently, but
just a little.
You have a nice variety of lots of shapes here to show us. So.
Absolutely. So we're going to start with our petite model, and the thing with petite women is they want to look taller.
Right.
And it's challenging. I mean, she is so cute, and Genevieve is 5'1", so we really wanted to kind of elongate the body. So solids are always going to work really, really well. And I think even with this jacket that we put over it, that brings attention to the top. It elongates the body, and then you know that trick of the nude heel. The nude pumps always make the legs look longer.
I would wear them every day if I had a comfortable pair.
Absolutely, I know, that's the key. That's the
I need a comfortable pair.
Finding one that's not like killer on your feet.
But jacket length is really important in sleeve length on someone who's petite, right?
Exactly. So that jacket is actually a 3/4 length, because if you did have it too long, it's just going to swallow her up. And when you're little like that, it's easy to do. So you want to make sure absolutely with the fit.
That's great. Thank you so much.
So she looks great. So opposite of our petite model, of course, is going to be our very tall model.
Yes.
And someone, when you're taller, with curves. Sometimes you don't have the curves. You can almost look almost like a boyish figure.
Right.
So what you want to do is create the curve. So what we did with this jacket, you could see it kind of tailors in at her waist, so it gives her a waist.
And it has a shoulder, too,
and
to
it
keep
has
it
a shoulder
there.
Exactly, because that's
great.
another problem that you might not have. And then we didn't do a skinny jean. I wanted to do a straight leg, because sometimes skinny jean can really make the legs look out of proportion.
Too skinny?
Too skinny.
I wish I had that problem.
I know, right?
My legs look way too skinny in these.
But a straight leg is going to give her just more definition. It's going to balance it out and look more proportionate. So the focus is going to be on that waist and on those, those shoulders, like you said, too.
It looks great on her. And the tie at the blouse, I think, maybe brings the eye there as well.
Exactly. So we did kind of like a V-neck, and again, you're just bringing attention to the top. So it all balances out, and that's what you want to do, is look proportionate.
It's great. But you look beautiful. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, one of the most common body shapes that most women have is what we call the pear shape.
This is what I had.
The pear shape.
Hopefully I'll get back to it again.
Of course you will. Of course you will. The pear shape is going to be smaller on top and then larger and fuller on the bottom. So larger hips and thighs, smaller on the top, smaller waist. So you want to look for things, accentuate your assets. So you really focus in on that waist, accentuate the waist, and then with those pleats, it kind of hides the fuller hips and thighs. So it gives a great illusion of a very balanced, again, proportionate look.
And also the way it goes out a little bit on her shoulders, I think, is very helpful. Because it balances the hips a little bit more, right?
Exactly.
You don't have them, but they're hidden. They're hidden.
Exactly. But this dress from Ted Baker, I think, is just a great option.
I love the color, too.
I love
it, too. It's really
too.
pretty. And again, the nude heel.
It always elongates the legs, and she looks beautiful.
You do. You look gorgeous. We have one more.
Yes. So our curvy figures, the ladies that have it all, they've got the great bust line, they've got the fuller hip. So you really, again, want to accentuate the waist. It's that hourglass figure. And so a V-neck is a great way, we talked about that earlier, to really kind of, again, accentuate her assets and then give her that defined waist. I think a lot of women that are curvier tend to want to put like a tent on.
Right.
You want to cover up all the time. And you shouldn't do that. You should really accentuate that waist. That's where you're going to be the smallest. And a wrapped dress like this one is actually from Dillard's. That's a great option.
It's great. It's a great color, too. I love the gold heel with it.
Exactly.
She looks beautiful. They all look beautiful. Thank you so much, Victoria.
Thank you.
You can find these beautiful fashions at North Park Center retailers. For a list of all the stores and restaurants, you can log on to northparkcenter.com.